myself twist because I like to put a twist on negative perspectives and turn them positive. I paint, make jewelry, make some installations. Had a typo on my card one time, called them installations. I started a series last year in 2016 where I was taking like small canvas boards, and I take like a wooden dowel, it's like a long stick, and it's like really thin, so if you get like a little bit of motion going with it, it kind of goes a little bit all over the place at the end. So I kind of thought of it as like chaos, and I was kind of thinking of the idea that there's a reason for everything. So I was trying to make kind of a reason. I take the paint, put it on the end of the stick, and the only paint that would ever touch the canvas came off the stick, basically. I find it really interesting to like show people my art and like just get people to give me feedback on whatever it is. Anybody and everybody, because like you never know what you're gonna hear, right? You might, like, some people might just be like, it looks like a picture, you know, and then some other person might go into like the detail and like the moss on his photo that you didn't even look at. So we're here today at Cinnamon Cafe. I was just going to show a few of the artworks around here. I've got some pieces up, and one of my friends TJ, and there's a couple other artists.
I'm Tojibo Olatunde. People call me TJ though, and I'm from Nigeria. We moved to North America when I was 9. I'm 23 now, and so I've been here for more than half of my life. It's this generation I feel I'm a part of, which is mainly with social media. It has its pros and cons, but I'm exposed to a lot of things online, and I have a lot of interest, and mostly the subjects I pick to draw, it's because I'm interested in them or in what they are or what they do. And so celebrities, I have some artists that I prefer, that I like the music, and so I'm just more comfortable to drawing them. But I do draw a lot of friends also, and people that others might not know. It's like a comfort zone. It's my safe card almost. I feel like I've achieved a comfort or a confidence in drawing portraits just because I've been doing it for so long, and now it's not easy per se, but it's relaxing for me to do.
Alright, well this one right here is Open Up. It's a piece I made. I came up with the idea in the summer. I was in Toronto. I was actually sitting on the steps at Union Station. I was just kind of like looking at people going around, like how they were acting, everything. Everybody seemed pretty indifferent to each other. And I don't know, some people, there was like homeless people sitting around on the sidewalk, like asking for change, and people were just walking by them, ignoring them and stuff like that. And then some people would pay attention, like some people would actually talk to them, like give them change, stuff like that. Different people on the sidewalk would interact in different ways. It made me wonder about how kind of people treat each other, I guess, how people react to different situations, how we kind of generalize and stuff like that. And it works out into like somebody getting ignored versus the attention paid to them. You never know who they are, no matter where they are, so you can't really make that assumption, generalization, whatever. That's kind of what this piece is about.
So this piece is called The Swine Prince. I got my inspiration from, I went to a farm and I worked there for a bit in the summer, and there were lots of pigs, and I saw pigs every day. And so I tried to paint. It was still the end of the summer, so it was still nice out and colors were still vibrant, and so I tried to get a summer feel, but a little bit of the winter was, or the fall was coming, so I tried to add a little seasonal qualities in it. And then if you look, it's an abstract of a pig. It's kind of tricky to see, but I try to make a pig and give it a crown, the black crown, and this is almost like the snout here, and that's the eyes, and that's the pig's face. Maybe the mouth is open, but it was I finished my job, and I don't think I would like to work there again, and so it was a little finishing like victory piece of mine. Sometimes you just get carried away while doing a piece, you don't really consider it all. But I'm glad how it turned out, and people enjoy it, so I'm happy about that. It's a great restaurant. The food here is nice, the environment is very cozy, and we were new in town, so it was a way of getting out there and getting our name out there, and just also getting people out here.
Feedback we got from the exhibit we did last year was generally pretty good. Wasn't a whole lot of people showed up to the show. There was a few, and there was pretty good people to have around, I think. We didn't actually sell anything at the show, but in the weeks to come we kind of had a little bit of attention and started selling a few things. And then we started doing the live painting outside, which really attracted a lot more attention, and not only to us but to the cafe. It was pretty cool. Kind of win-win situation for everybody, which was nice.
We had some few feedbacks that were pretty rewarding, because a lot of people in Fredericton, I find, are either artists or they enjoy art, and so that's why it's great in this town, because if you hold an art exhibition, you're bound to meet people if people show up to bring up some good conversations. And people enjoyed it, so that was a good feedback.